Hello and welcome to the first episode of Wheel of Hoon. This will be my second channel where I can solely post electric unicycle and PEV content on. If you're interested in metal fabrication and cars, I'll put a link in the description to my main channel House of Hoon. This channel will include a lot more raw footage and less editing than on my main channel. This is to ensure that I can keep up with the content on both channels. Now, on today's episode, I'll be unboxing my brand new Kingsong S22 Pro. I've been riding my Brothers in Motion V8 until now, and this is my first EUC that I've bought. I think that pretty much takes care of the introduction, so let's get on with struggling to open this box. Oh great! Another box inside of a box. Ooh. Perhaps be careful when you open this end because stuff falls out. Alright, so we got a destruction manual, which we don't need. Charging cable. This around. Alright, let's see if we can slide this out. Got our charger, very nice. Got our pads, so upper, lower extensions, very nice. Kingsong user manual, lovely. And now, let's see what we've got here. Get rid of that. Woo! Shiny. Absolutely lovely. Let's see if this kickstand works. Oh, how beautiful is that? Got a nice little tag here, QC pass, so you know it's top Chinese quality inspected. Alright, so I've had to unlock the wheel. Now to do that you have to download the Kingsong app on your phone or your tablet or whatever device that you're using, and then you have to physically click the unlock button on it, and that allows the wheel to unlock from its transportation mode. Otherwise the wheel won't work. So I've already done that, like I said, and now we just lift it up and it's self-balancing all by itself. Woo. Got some nice pedals, they seem alright, we'll see how they go in the long run. Got our lovely trolley handle, which we'll see how that goes. I've heard a lot of bad reviews about it not being very well balanced, but we'll see how picky I am. Got a nice little screen here. Hopefully that's showing up on the camera. But yeah, so that shows our speed and our battery when we're stationary. And obviously we've got pretty cool tail light, lots of pretty colours, and probably the most thing, can't even English today. The thing that people love the most about this S22 is the fact that it's got suspension, 130mm of suspension, one of the best in the market for doing jumps and off-roading and all of that. So I guess now I better go and put these pads on, so I might as well do that right now. And probably going to put the left on the right and the right on the left, but she'll be right. Alright, I think that one, but hey, I think that rough. Bear with me. Alright, I think I got it figured out. So this will roughly go here-ish, good old Velcro. The S22 Pro actually comes with Velcro pre-installed on the battery casing from factory, which is bloody splendid. Then we got our top pad to go somewhere like that, and then obviously repeat for the other side. And then find out that your boot nowhere near fits underneath that. Let's see if we can do some adjustment. Nah. Not confident that's going to work. Oh, that's not too bad. Alright, we'll roll with that for a first go. Just the other side, to about the same. Check that foot. That one's a little bit tighter. Might move it back a smidge. I'm thinking these boomerangs are going to have to go because they're not allowing me to fit my boot in. Yeah, these pads are going to take a fair bit of adjusting, and I'll probably end up replacing them anyways. Then we've got these little additions. So these are just extensions, and they simply stick onto the back of the battery casing. So once again, probably not the right side, but to give you an idea, that'll go roughly there and just extend the point of the battery case out, essentially, not the actual battery case, and that'll stop the flexing of your power pad. But we'll worry about that later, and we'll drop the wheel because it powered off. Great. Turn it back on. All right. Cool. I checked on my app and it's only got about 30-something% battery. So I think that's good enough to take it for a test ride. So let's head outside and let's see how quickly I can fall. Now this is the time for me to tell you children that you should do as I say and not as I do. You should always wear your helmet when you ride one of these things. Now the reason I'm not is because I'm just going to be doing some circles around here, going low speed, and this is not my first time on the unicycle. So let's see how I go. Let's see how quickly I can fall off this thing and make an ass out of myself. All right. It's actually pretty easy. It's definitely heavier. Definitely heavier. You can notice the weight. So that suspension, oh, that's buttery smooth. Yeah, that's real nice. That weight's definitely going to take some getting used to. So this S22 Pro is around 35-ish kilos. I'll throw it on the scales later on. And the wheel that I'm coming from is an InMotion V8F, which weighs around 14 kilos or so. So this is more than twice that weight, and you can definitely feel it when you're trying to maneuver it. The V8 is a very nimble little wheel, but if you want speed and you want power and suspension, you've got to have the weight. Well, my first impressions of this wheel are that the trolley handle sucks. Just like everyone else said, it is definitely difficult to kind of keep straight and turn and all that, but I have heard people say they try it like that, so we'll just see how it goes. May end up doing a mod to it. As for the rest of it, it seems pretty alright. I mean, the pads, I really don't think I'll be keeping them. I've got some other pads at home, so I'll chuck them on, see how they go. Yeah, the biggest problem that I have with the pads is, or stock pads at least, is my boots, because my boots are pretty big. They don't really fit underneath the pads properly, so we'll end up replacing them. Everything else, the suspension, buttery smooth. However, I have heard bad things about the rollers, so we'll just see how that goes. I'll end up spraying some WD-40, some silicone spray on them. Try and do that regularly so we can try and prolong the life of those wheels and just monitor and see how they go. The tyre seems very chunky, off-road tyre for sure. I think that'll go very nicely off-road. And everything just overall seems pretty good. I mean, it's obviously designed and built in China and QC'd in China. So I don't expect things to be perfect. However, I believe, and I really do think this will be a good wheel. Until I crash it and probably break it. But that's how these things go. Alright, thank you very much for watching this first episode. I'm going to be doing a lot of mountain bike trails and a whole lot of other videos. So if you're interested in checking any of these future videos out, be sure to hit that plus for a follow, thumbs up for a like, and come join me. I'll catch you later.